Hi guys, I'm sure you miss me all by now. I decided to give you some mini lessons on YouTube because I thought maybe it would be a little bit more interesting and I could explain things a little more. So yeah, basically we're stuck with the situation of having to do this online thing. I hope really, even if you're not sending in the results, which you should send in the tasks that I give you, that you're in one way or another catching up with German, because the problem is if you don't, you're going to forget everything by the time we go back to school, and that would be really sad. So please, first of all, thank you so much. Vielen Dank to everyone who did turn in all of their work. I'm checking everything. It's just a little bit too much at once, but I'm checking everything, and I'm really proud of you. Most of you are doing a great job. Well, I'm not sending really difficult things either, but yeah. I really hope that those who haven't submitted anything yet, please do so. Don't underestimate that. So obviously this work will not be like officially graded. It's not obligatory either because the ministry has said there's nothing that is compulsory now. But this is for you. You're not doing this for me, you're not doing this for grades or anything. This is for you, and you need to keep up with German, and I'm just here to help you get through with this, and yeah, to bridge this long time that we have now. All right, let me just start. I'm probably going to do 3 mini videos or mini lessons or whatever you want to call it a week. And I'll be explaining something if there's need for something to be explained, and I'll be saying what the task is for like 1 day or for 2 days. Today I'll be giving you a little bit of it's not a lesson, it's an explanation of the tools that you can use besides Google Translate to do all of your homework and to practice German online, because obviously there's a lot of things that you can do, and most students just go to Google Translate because it's the easiest. I mean, don't get me wrong, Google Translate is great. I use it myself many times for many languages, including like Arabic or anything when there's something I don't understand. And I like the picture thing, the feature that they have, everything. It's okay, it's nice. The thing is just, it's not accurate if you want to look for, especially if it's like 1 or 2 words you're looking for. It's good if there's a whole text and you have no idea what it says, to just get the idea of the text, that's fine, but in detail, Google Translate is not as good, okay? So I'm gonna be telling you about some resources that I have used as a student, that I'm still using as a professional, and that you should be using while practicing as well. Most of them are apps, actually, or it's websites, and they also exist as apps. So I'm gonna show you what the app looks like so you can download it. First of all, a dictionary. So the dictionary that I personally use almost every day for random stuff I need to know in the languages that I'm learning is this one. Okay, I know it's out of focus. Yeah, but I'll be writing down the camera's going a little crazy. Okay, there we go. So it's called Pons. I'm gonna be writing down all of the apps in the description, so if you didn't see it, it's okay. This one's called Pons, and Pons is basically a dictionary. So what does dictionary mean? Dictionary is when you want the meaning of one word in another language. It doesn't mean put the whole sentence in there and expect everything to come out. No. The good thing about this is that you can pick different languages, so it doesn't have to be German English. It could be German Arabic, it could be English Spanish, I don't know, whatever languages you would like to figure out. And if you look for one word, it will give you many meanings for that one word, because in every language it's like that. Sometimes you have a word and it has like different meanings. It doesn't just go with one meaning. And if you just use Google Translate, it will do the same, but you will not know which one to use out of the whole list. But this one gives you explanations of the words. So that's the first one, Pons. The good thing is it does have Arabic, so if you prefer to use Arabic German instead of English German, you can do that. Now, next thing is called Linguee. and I love Linguee. It's actually people from my city in Germany, they've developed that app. This is what it looks like. Okay, anyway, out of focus, but yeah, whatever, YouTube problems. Linguee is both. It's a dictionary and it's an app which you can use to find like whole phrases. It will look something like this, okay? You'll be getting two sides with like whole texts. And the good thing about this is that the texts that you will get are official texts from official websites somewhere. So let's say the United Nations website, which is like available in at least 6 languages. It has this whatever in German, and then it has the other part in English. This is their translation. It's not just random Google Translate doing the translation for you. This is an existing text, so you're getting a 100% correct answer for the sentence you want. Obviously, it's not going to give you the perfect sentence the way you want it. It's just going to give you the parts of that sentence, but it's great because, like, you know for sure that this is something that you say in German or any other language. Okay, that's Linguee. And then we have vocab practice apps, or just like general practice apps. I've always told you to please download Duolingo because A, it's for free, and B, you can do many languages, doesn't have to be German. And C, it's just, you know, considering that it's for free, this is Duolingo, the owl, yep. Considering that it's for free, Duolingo is really just a great app, to be honest. It's interactive, it's not super boring, it's enough if you do 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day. It gives you reminders and everything. So please do download that. It's a great resource. Also, there is another one that is almost the same as Duolingo. It's actually better than Duolingo, but the problem is usually it's for money. It's a subscription. But right now, due to the whole, you know, situation worldwide, basically, I think there's an offer that you can get it 6 months for free, and that app is called Babbel. Okay, same thing. It's almost the same as Duolingo, but slightly more advanced, let's say. And you can definitely use this to enhance your language and just, you know, for the day-to-day mini updates that you could do. And there's another one, an official app from like the institute that teaches German to foreigners in Germany and abroad. It's called the Goethe A1 app. Let me check if I find that. Yes, this is the one. It's called Deutschtrainer A1. Okay. Also kind of interactive thingy app. And the nice thing about this is it's just the A1 level. It's just the basic level, which we're still in. We haven't surpassed the A1 level yet. And this is from the official, like, you know, German studies institutes that promote this. Okay, so this is about the apps. And now I'm going to be telling you which tasks you'll have to do for the first day and for the second day. So obviously we have 5 work days a week, and for every day, because we would have German every day, I'm going to give you a little task. So your task for day 1 is going to be from the book on page 24. And I have the page here. Page 24, task B and task C. Let me explain really quickly. Task B is called Die Zeit. Die Zeit means the time. And it has 2 parts. It has Wie spät ist es and Wie viele. And this is just a reading it out loud practice. And then Wie viele, you need to write the answers for these questions in full sentences in German, as usual. Whenever there's a question to answer, it needs to be full sentences in German, okay? Keep this in mind. Don't just write a word or a number or anything. Okay, so for number 1, Wie spät ist es? What time is it? It says lesen Sie laut, and that means read it out loud, okay? So I'll be reading this out loud to you right now so that you have a point of reference, and I want you to say it, either just say it after me now. You can pause the video and say it after me, or leave it for another time and do it again. Whatever floats your boat, okay? So the first one is 8:45 Uhr. 9:30 Uhr, 11:15 Uhr, 1:05 Uhr, 2:20 Uhr, 2:45 Uhr und 6:59 Uhr. Okay? So these are the times. Und dann wie viele? Wie viele Sekunden hat die Minute? Wie viele Minuten hat die Stunde? Wie viele Stunden hat der Tag? Wie viele Jahreszeiten hat das Jahr? These are very, very simple questions. I'm not going to translate them for you. You can do the work. You can use the apps that I've told you about. You have the vocabulary for this same unit a little bit, like 1 or 2 pages before, so this should be easy for you. So please answer that in full sentences, and for the times before that, just speaking practice basically. And then the other task for day 1 is task C. So right below it, it says Wiederholung, that means revision. Wie ist das Wetter? So I want you to do, like also speaking practice for this, for A, B, C, D. You have little pictures and it says the weather, so just act like you're talking to someone in German about the weather. And then the second part here is formulate a logical question for each answer. You have answers from A to letter J, okay? They are short, they're simple. You need to make the questions for these answers. So it's the other way around. It's not answer the questions, it's make the questions. And this might be a little bit tricky, so I'll see how you do with this. If you have questions, please send me an email or drop me a comment here down the video. So let's see if you can do that. And number 3, und du, answer, then ask someone else. Well, okay, you don't have anyone to ask, unless you want to do it like over FaceTime with a friend or something. Just fill in the gaps then, okay? And you can do this as a speaking practice. You don't have to write it down. So for letter C, I want you to write down number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is just speaking, okay? So that's that for day 1, just on this page. And for day 2, you would go to page 26. Yeah, okay. So page 26, there's a part in the middle of the page. It's called Das Klassenzimmer, and that means the classroom. So it says, listen to the description of this class and classroom, then select the correct response from those given below. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to improvise and make this a listening exercise. Just take some time, pause the video, read all of the options that you have. If you don't know what they mean, translate them, okay? And then I'll be making up random descriptions in German right now about these situations, these places, and you need to try to listen and understand as much as you can, okay? I'm going to be speaking slowly, so don't forget. Okay, das Klassenzimmer, Nummer 1. Das Klassenzimmer hier ist sehr schön und sehr groß. Okay, obviously I'm making it a little bit longer to confuse you a little bit, so let's see if you can figure out what the important word was from here. So it's just always one correct answer. It's either A, B, or C, okay? Nummer 2. Das Zimmer. Okay, das Zimmer in der Schule hat 5 Fenster. Nummer 3. Die Wände im Haus sind gelb und blau. Nummer 4. Die Tische sind braun, das Fenster ist schwarz und die Wände sind grau. Nummer 5. Die Schüler in der Klasse sind 25 und der Professor heißt Oskar Thieme. Nummer 6, last one. Alright. Die Bilder an der Wand sind nicht schön. Ich finde sie furchtbar. Alright, guys. So let's see if you can do this, so for every question out of these 6, only 1 answer is correct. Let's see how much you've understood. So obviously the positive thing is you can just go back to whatever you didn't understand and play it again and play it again, play it again. If you really can't figure it out, I think it was quite easy. But if you really don't know, just drop a comment and I'll answer or help you in the comments, okay? So that was the listening part for day 2. And also for day 2, I want you to do the following task. It's kind of writing / well, speaking. I would like it to be speaking. So I really hope that you actually listen to me and actually practice that as a speaking exercise too. Okay, I want you to write down information about the weather in 5 different cities worldwide. You can pick whatever cities you like for the day. So if you do this on Monday, whatever, then Monday for, you know what I mean, right? Okay, so information about the weather. I'm not going to tell you do 1 sentence or 2 or 3, just whatever you can come up with the vocabulary that we've already done about the weather. So pick 5 different cities worldwide. Try to make it different, like actually different cities, not just, I don't know, 5 cities in Arabic countries. No, just make it a little bit different so you get different answers. Yeah, 5 different cities worldwide. Write some sentences about the weather in these places and then send that to me. And then also just read this out just imagine as if you're talking to someone and you're just chit-chatting about the weather, right? Awkward social chit-chatting, which we don't have now because we're not social anymore. Anyway, I'll give you an example. So I'll just go to my weather app. Okay, my city in Germany, well, the city where my parents live is Leichlingen, and it says for Leichlingen, okay, right now, 16 degrees. Oh my God, it's sunny. Can you believe that? It's always raining in Leichlingen usually, but hey, okay. So I could say, heute, remember, heute means today. Heute ist das Wetter in Leichlingen schön. Es ist nicht kalt und nicht warm. Es sind 16 Grad. Okay, so Grad means degree. G-R-A-D, this is how you spell it. Es sind 16 Grad, it is 16 degrees. Die Sonne scheint. Yeah, that's about it, right? Just the things you could say about the weather, the basics. You could also go on and do what we've practiced in class, you know, like I find it great, I find it horrible. Zum Beispiel, for example, so Leichlingen, 16 degrees. Ich finde das Wetter im März sehr gut. Okay? Alright. I'll not translate that. I'll just let you do the work. And yeah, this is what you've got to do for day 1 and day 2. Stay tuned. And yeah, you should be thankful. I'm doing this whole YouTube thing only for you guys, okay? Yeah, and once it's time for the tasks for days 3, 4, and 5, I'll let you know, and I'll probably just film it in advance and then, yeah, schedule to be posted on YouTube. So as I told you, probably it's going to be three videos a week, if I have, yeah, like if I have enough to talk about, okay? All right, guys, I hope you're staying safe, stay home, do something good with your time, and enjoy. And yeah, peace out. Macht's gut und bis zum nächsten Mal. Take care, and I'll see you for the next video. Tschüss!